Okay, so you should have downloaded the Excel worksheet in Sound. And so we're going to select cell A1 and type Clepore Engineering. Okay, make sure you have it spelled exactly right. All right, then we're going to press the down arrow key. And we're going to type salary report. And then we're going to press the down arrow key to enter the worksheet subtitle. With cell A3 selected, you're going to type employee. And then in cell B3, you're going to type email address. And then press the right arrow key and type dependents. And then we're going to press the arrow key, the right arrow key, and type hours. Uh-oh. Let me undo that. Type hours. And then press Alt-Enter. So in cell D3, we're going to type hours and then press Alt-Enter. Okay. And to enter the first line of the column heading, type WORT to enter. And then we're going to press the right arrow key. And we're going to type hourly and cell E3, press Alt-Enter to type pay rate. And then press the right arrow key and type gross pay in cell F3. And press the right arrow key to go to G3. And we're going to type federal tax. And then the right arrow key and type state tax. And then in cell I3, type tax percentage. And then type net pay in J3. And then in K3, type hire date. And just make sure that you have spelled everything right. And there should be an image coming up for you to check to make sure. In cell A4, so we're going back up here to column A, we're going to type Altor, comma, Benny, and then press the right arrow key 2 times to enter the employee name and make cell 4 the active cell. They're going to type 3, and then in D4 we're going to type 7450 and press the right arrow key. And then we're going to type 3525 in E4. And then for K4 is where we're going to go next. So go all the way over to K4 and put 9510. That's the hire date. All right, so enter the payroll data in table 2-1 for the 8 remaining employees in rows 5 through 12, and then click the enter button when you have finished entering the value in the last cell. So I'm going to pause the video and let you enter that, and then we'll pick back up. So click on table 2.1 and complete all of this information. Enter it in. Okay, once you have entered that, we'll continue. All right, and you can read about that on your own. Click cell B4 to select it and type Baltimore at example.com. Make sure your spelling is right. And then press the down arrow key to select B5. And you're going to enter lfox at example.com. And then we're going to click the enter button to enter Linda Fox's email. And then in cell B5, it says select the range B4. So this one, we're going to select the range. Let me see if I can get it to select it. B4 to B12. Click data. And then in the data tools group, we're going to click the flash fill button. And it is going to enter similarly formatted email addresses in the range of B6 to B12. So it automatically entered their email addresses in the same format, B. Outmore, L. Fox, and it went ahead and filled it in. All right, now we're going to select cell A13. And we are going to type totals, and then in cell A14 highest, press the down arrow, and then we're going to type lowest, down arrow, average. So make sure that you have these, and you can check all of this if you want to, just to make sure that it all looks the same. And I'm going to fix that. All right, double click the sheet 1 tab. So double click and enter salary report. That's going to be the sheet name. And then we're going to press enter. I think it did that. Let me do. All right. Right click the sheet tab. And you're going to get the shortcut menu. Point to the tab color and click blue accent 1, which is column 5, row 1. And then we want to save the workbook using the file name SCEX_2_K Laporte as the file name. So go ahead and do that, and I'm going to save it as well. Okay, with cell F4 selected, so select cell F4, type equals D4 times E4 Okay, and you'll notice that when you do that, it'll highlight what cells correspond to D4 and E4. So it's color cell borders that match. Then you're going to press Tab to complete the operation. So the number of decimals may be different on your screen than what you see in the spreadsheet, but we're going to adjust these later. So as long as it's close to that, the decimal, you may have 4 decimals instead of 3, or 2 decimals instead of 3. We'll fix all of that though. All right, let me make sure I didn't skip anything. Press Tab, the number, okay. We'll keep going. Okay, with cell G4 selected, we're going to type equals 0.26 times, and then a parenthesis to begin the formula, and then click cell F4 to add a cell reference in the formula, minus, and then click cell C4 to add a subtraction operator and a reference to another cell to the formula. Then type times 22.16 with a closed parenthesis. So make sure it looks like what you see below. And then click the enter button and then select H4. All right, we're going to select H4 and we're going to do equals 0.055 times, and then click cell F4. And then we're going to click the enter button. Then we're going to type, select cell I4, and we're going to type the parenthesis, an equal sign, and then the parenthesis. And then press cell G4, so G4, to add a reference to the formula, plus, and then select cell H4, and then type a parenthesis, and then we're gonna do a / here. And then we're gonna click cell F4 to add a reference to the formula, and then we're going to click the enter button. Let's make sure that we're on the right track so far, and we are. All right, then we're going to select J4, we're going to type the equal sign, and then we're going to click cell F4 minus, and then an open parenthesis, and we're going to select G4, and then we're going to do a plus, and then we're going to select H4, and then close the parenthesis, and then click enter. And in the next video, we'll pick up here. Let's just check and make sure our net pay is right, which they don't show us. So we'll check that in the next video.